Hi, we got another package today. I think this is going to be the camera. On all the videos, we'll put links to the stuff that I purchased in case you're interested in purchasing the same or similar objects. Okay. This is a Casso action camera, EK7000. This is a 60 gigabyte SD card, mini SD card, to go in the camera. The reason I chose this rather than the big name camera is because again, the reviews on this were extremely good. Like out of 5,300 reviews, over 5,000 of them, if I remember correctly, were ones and twos. So that has to say something. Also, when I compared it head to head with one of the well-known brands, where this was getting the twos and three, or the ones and twos, that one was getting twos and threes. So I decided to give this a try. Plus, it was a lot cheaper. And like I probably have stated before, I would rather spend money on building the house than on camera equipment. That being said, for the amount of money I wanted to spend, I wanted to get the best deal that I could. So, again, this is a AKASO action camera EK7000. And this is the camera, if I can get it loose. I believe that slides off. I'll have to work on that. This is a button that you can strap to your wrist to turn it on and off while you're filming. Comes in handy. That looks like some kind of lens. This appears to be a battery charger. This appears to be a battery. Again, this is probably like a bicycle mount for the handlebar. Bicycle or motorcycle or something like that. This is a charging cable. These are different mounts that you can use, I guess, for various applications. A bunch of them. This is, I believe, the wrist strap. And this thing, there it is. These are more straps. Again, more mounts. a second battery, which is nice. Another mount. It looks like a couple more mounts. And, believe it or not, a couple more mounts. This one booklet here, it talks to you about the remote control. This book here is about the camera itself. It says it's Wi-Fi, waterproof, full HD edition. These are some wire ties, a threaded rod or a threaded cable with 2 loops, one on each end. A cloth and some sticky pads. This is the camera itself. And I guess this is the waterproof part of it. Because the buttons extend out to here. Probably wouldn't hurt to read all the instructions before I go messing with it too much. But this camera, with the kits that I had, that I unboxed yesterday, with all the various different pieces and parts, will go together. So this will allow me to kind of wear this while I'm doing my filming, and maybe help with the wind noise on some of the shots, or while I'm working on something up tight, then you can see up close and personal exactly what I'm doing. So seems to be a pretty good setup. The SD card, the camera, and that box of gear that I unboxed in the last one, not the drone, but the other box, that whole thing came to about $115, which is not a bad deal. Most of the big name cameras cost more than that just for the camera itself. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. We'll have to find out by using it. The way this is connected to this piece of plastic, I have a feeling that this slips in and out too. Probably something just like that. So, and maybe, I don't know, just maybe this plastic comes off here. Yes, it does. So I guess if I wanted to mount it stationary while I'm going to do something for any length of time, we could do that too. So it's quite a bit of gear here. I don't believe it's going to be a complicated camera. It's got a lot of instructions on how to mount it to your helmet and different kinds of gear. The instructions come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 languages, including English, which is nice. Yeah, it's the English part is only the first 5 pages, and then it repeats itself in the various different languages. So, from what I just read there, you put the battery in, connect the battery to the computer, and you charge the battery, and then you're good to go. With any luck tomorrow, depending on how bad the wind is, we're going to test fly the drone and do some recording with that. And then I'll also do some recording with this camera. A queso is probably the best way I can pronounce this. And see what kind of video we get out of that, and we'll put it up to let you folks see and determine yourselves whether it's something for you. It looks like this charger here is set up so that you can charge both batteries at the same time. That's pretty neat. And did I see the, and oh, there it is. It's got kind of the standard ends on it. One for the USB port on your computer, or wall socket if you are lucky enough to have one of those. And the other is the standard end that goes into most of the cameras and cell phones and a lot of electronic products that you have to charge. So unlike the drone, I'm not going to just try to play with this prior to charging it. I tried the drone today, and I got it to go up in the air. I got it to go forward. So far, that it ran out of the range. Seemed to be about, I don't know, I'm going to say 300 feet. It may have been a little less. And then I couldn't control it anymore, so it landed. And then try to play with it to get it to come back up in the air and stuff like that. I wound up running the battery down to nothing. So it probably wasn't fully charged to begin with. But it is being charged now, so tomorrow when I have the opportunity to get out there, we will play with the drone and we'll play with the camera and maybe film the drone with the camera and film the camera with the drone, if we can get that good at it, and then put it up for you folks to make your own decision. So I don't have anything else. By all means, if you like what you've seen so far, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll put links to this stuff on the videos, and if you have any comments, leave them, good, bad, or indifferent. The bad ones, if you're going to say something negative, I would hope that you would add some way to improve. And if you just want to rant, rant. If you're going to rant to me. Don't rant to other people that may put a comment on. I think that's just kind of common courtesy. So that's it for tonight. Till the next time, God bless.